Alright, my dudes, welcome to the pre-show, I guess, or whatever. I gotta set up real quick. Alright, welcome to the variety show. I'll talk about whatever. Trying to think what I have to do first. What I have to do. Let me turn this off. This is my anime music. Alright, look, I've been gone for a bit just because of the YouTube purge. I want to stay on the down low for a bit, so that's why I haven't been uploading as much as I used to been, and there's been some recent drama. Let's just go address some things that I have to address. Let's see, I am trying to keep your emails more private, so I'm trying to create a document where I just try to remember what you said. Alright, let's see, here's my boy Matt. I talked to Matt recently about doing the Matrix breakdown. I mean, he said that I shouldn't wait for him, I should just do it because I can probably do a better job. And I mean, well, if Matt told me to do it, then I should add it to my docket list. I mean, look, man, I'll do the Matrix, alright? I'll break it down, as soon as I find out when Matrix 4 is coming out. Because if I think what Matrix 4 is gonna be, it should be the rebirth of the Matrix. Which means the whole Matrix trilogy was basically mute. It was a trick. It was there to give you false hope. That's for the Matrix trilogy in itself, so... I mean, Matt said he would do it. I don't know, I mean, Matt says a lot of things. Let's see, Vanessa, I have to talk about, let's see, Dolores Fraud. Oh yeah, I did read Custodians. As for the book Custodians, I mean, it's old info, it's from the 90s. Aline is right about Dolores Cannon, the way she acts or moves her body. She does a lot of telltale liar shit. It's pretty obvious to me that she's a fraud now for the most part. But here's the problem. Her hypnosis regression things, they are true. That's the weird thing. Basically her interviews are, truthful, but her interpretations are fraud or insidious. In the book Custodians, when she did one of her first interviews with the woman named Janice, I mean, I have to listen to very specific things to make sure that what is or is not legit. And the woman named Janice, who got, taken over by an alien spirit or whatever, or regressed back into her alien form, she correctly pointed out the exact location of Atlantis on Earth, the correct location. And from that simple fact, I knew that it was legit. But then Dolores Cannon, she muddies the waters with her interpretations and her views on the good aliens kidnapping people and using them for genetic experimentations and messed up things basically sexually abusing people. I mean, come on, man, this is some sinister stuff that these entities do. As for the book updates, I think I just have to read 3 more books for you. Then I can answer your questions. I just gotta go through what is Jesus and the Lost Goddess, one Rosicrucian book, and I think a secret book, and that's it. And I can go through your requests. I mean, I'm in the process of just trying to go through requests as much as I can. So I mean, tomorrow I'll probably go through Orby and Mike's request tomorrow. Let's see, Ben. Ben wants me to let's see if I turn on this anime. Let's see. Well, this is math thing. Alright, so Ben wants me to react to this thing.
That if there were masters centuries or millennia ago.
Okay, so this video is about this idea of essentially the need for a living master, a living Satman, a living saint, a living Buddha to help you guide spiritually. Because honestly, there's only so much you can gain from ancient dead texts, which are laser focused to give one point of view, one perspective. So you really need a living saint or master or a scene or mystic to help you guide along your spiritual journey. And basically, Ben wants me to go through this to react to it so he can explain to what my position, my purpose as your master, teacher, whatever, is to you in relation to your spiritual journey here. I mean, to me, it's I don't take it as seriously as I should, just because I never intended it to go this far. In the beginning, it was just me and Tian just goofing around. You have to remember, in the beginning, I was still playing Fortnite every day. I was just goofing around, just answering some questions. It wasn't that big of a deal to me until a lot more people just kept coming up to me and asking me for stuff. So I will be reacting to this, which is basically the idea, the need of a spiritual living master to guide you through here. It's actually more important than you think. I mean, I had to sludge through the my path on my own, essentially. But I did have 2 masters. SQS is one of them, my Yoda Master I can't talk about, so it is what it is. So I will react to that eventually, maybe this weekend. Probably for the Sunday show, maybe. Let's see, we've got Orby, Granddaddy, Astral Realm, and Cat. Oh yeah, dude, you didn't tell me who your granddaddy was. Are you serious? That was important information, alright? Like, I'll go through your requests in detail later, but you should have told me that from the beginning. Alright, now it explains why the Hat Men are targeting you and your brother. I mean, you are a legacy high blood. Like, why didn't you tell me this? This is important information. Like, I'm surprised how high blood some of you guys are. Like, you're not the only one that's contacting me about this kind of stuff. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, you high bloods get targeted more. I'm not sure that's true. Well, by technical definition, I am high blood. So, all right. Well, that explains my whole alien crap. All right. Let's see. So your granddaddy's a powerful man. So you're a legacied in. Let's see. All right. So what? Let's see. Also, you're a wizard now. You're in the astral realm. You're using powerful magic and summoning whatever. All right. I mean, come on, man. I mean, look, you listen to my stuff, you're gonna level up in the Astral Realm a lot or do weird ass magic. I mean, that's just the name of the game. But, what? Dude, Orby, just try to summon me, see what happens. Alright, and as for the cat, I mean, I said it over and over again. Look, man, I'll show you a clip. This is from the Mummy.
Look at I got.
Ooh, look. See that thing, it's afraid of cats. Cats are natural guardians of the dead. It's been like that way since the Egyptian time. I mean, even in the Buddhist like ancient times, only Buddhist monks were allowed Siamese cats. Same thing with Chinese emperors. I mean, really, all major societies understood the consciousness of a cat and its importance as guardians of the dead. Alright, so that takes care of Orby. But Orby, I will go over your email in more depth. You did refer me to watch over some guy named Randy, where he's the one who coined the term near-death experience. I'm pretty sure I've gone over him before. It's just that I don't remember. That might have been during the time when I was watching more Dan from the Overwatch channel. Alright, and then let's see. I'm trying to think. I did forget to address something from Matt. Is it?
Looking for you.
Oh yeah. Well, as for Matt, well, for Matt, if you're watching this, I have to watch the Mark Passio thing first, anyways. I mean, honestly, I don't think this presentation is that good. I could easily break the Matrix down like I did Soul.
It will find you.
All right, and Mark Passio. What's this one?
Mark.
Oh wait, this is Mark Passio making fun of New Age people, I think. Let's see, what is the natural law? Blah blah blah.
Over the people who are delicate sensitive.
Okay, so this is Mark Passio talking about New Age and its bullshit. He's basically saying that New Agey people, they're all about, it's love, it's all about one, the love very confusion. I mean, come on, man, Vanessa VA is a perfect example of it. I mean, Martin Kenny, Jesus Christ, do I have to talk about Martin Kenny? You guys still watching this guy? Martin Kenny. I mean, come on, man. Like, you don't really have to talk about this guy. I know you guys still watch him. That's the problem. I mean, you shouldn't be watching this guy. This guy's basically a cult leader at this point. He's saying that, the start of your spiritual ascension was on December 21st. Ooh. I mean, that was the height, pinnacle, apotheosis. It's all downhill from here. That's how I was trying to build you up at that point, because it's your baseline. And he's saying, your physical ascension is March 21st. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to push it back. If it's wrong, I'll push it back through June. Come on, man. This guy's a fraud.
So now I'm here and it's just...
Yeah. I mean, come on, man. He has his own commune. He's basically a cult leader. I mean, I don't know why he's declaring himself a wizard now. Alright, but I mean, that's just me warning you to stay away from him. Whatever. I mean, I don't know why people still listen to this guy. Are you serious? Let's see for Matt. I'll take care of Matt's thing real quick. Okay, the reason why I had the New Age bullshit thing is because Mark Passio has a very negative view on New Ageism. I mean, in general, his views are correct because they don't want to do any work. They're very solipsistic and narcissistic. They think that they're spiritually better than most people. But for the most part, Matt's recent recommendation, this chick, I do recommend her for the most part. She has the correct attitude that you should be having going into this, like this calmness, this peace, serenity. It's pretty much how I was before I got jaded by random people attacking me and stuff like that when I came out in the open.
So all the outside matrix is just crumbling and crumbling and crumbling.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go through her eventually, but obviously there's problems to new agey people, just because they refuse to address the sinister nature of things, and then the causes of the problems. And then I mean, look, I could explain it more, but Mark Passio does a good job with this new age is bullshit explanation. But for the most part, I do recommend you to reach this type of disposition in life.
And again, feel it. There's nothing wrong with that. This is going to come up for everyone. But that's what I'm...
Yeah, but she's better than most people. Like, I would definitely recommend her rather than the Vanessa VA. I'll check out her channel later just to double check. But there's nothing wrong with this person. I actually recommend her. I would actually give you my personal recommendation of her. This is the first time Matt's given me a good recommendation. For example, what's the other kid that Matt recommended? Lawrence Watson.
So I just...
Okay, this person I do not recommend. Alright, this guy just plagiarizes Mark Passio. Alright? Like, Matt, why did you recommend this guy if you knew who Mark Passio was? You literally told me you knew who Mark Passio was.
Wonder you got
And
creatures walking.
And he does this intense, righteous indignation to rile you up. This is not the right attitude you should be having. You should be having a form of attitude of detachment. Like, you accept it, you get over it, you're detached.
All these minions truck.
And I'm not sure why he can use the V word uncensored. So, alright, so I personally would not recommend Lawrence. I would recommend that chick that Matt recommended to me. Alright, so that takes a Matt, and then I'm trying to think. Let's see. This show's probably boring right now. It's because I'm really tired. Like, I came back from work, I gotta do this. Alright, so I'll be right back because I gotta address Theodora's questions. Alright, so we'll be right back. Alright, man, this is way too hard. I'm about to just go back to doing text-to-speech for emails. Like, just way too much work. Okay, so Theodora is pretty much the only one smart enough to realize that I was trying to coax everybody into choosing your own mystical name. Like in the, what is it, movie Soul? Like Moonwind? That's obviously not his name. Or the other people on his ship was like Moonshadow 2, whatever. I mean, all these people pick their own mystical name. It's important to pick your own mystical or wizard name, alright? Like the guy who wrote The Secret Doctrine of the Rosicrucians, I mean, he took that upon the name as Magus Incognito, which means the secret wizard. For me, I picked Pink Elephant. Like, this is a natural thing. People do this once they reach a certain point in their spiritual evolution. Okay, so you want to know name numerology? I mean, I'll do that for free. It's really easy. You only really need to know your life path number. I mean, it takes like 5 minutes. I'll do it for you. You don't have to pay me, Theodora. It's not a big deal. I know first of all, I know you're saving for a car. You should buy that first. All right, let's see. Picking animal totem name. Yeah, Violet Turtle's fine. So, I mean, that's a good name, actually. So you just need to understand turtle symbology because you love turtles. I mean, turtles is a great animal. It's one of the most highly venerated animals in Asian mythology, period. It's because the turtle is highly, it's hardworking, it's contemplative, it's highly reflective. And the main reason why it is important as a symbology for Asians is because, I mean, it's literally in all the myths, like the cosmic turtle, the world is on the back of the turtle. I mean, even in the movie It, the enemy of the giant spider, a fear of the It clown, is the turtle god. I mean, the reason why the turtle is highly venerated isn't because of what you think. It's because the turtle on land is extremely slow, but in the water, the turtle flies. And because of that, you don't need to put wings on a turtle. The turtle symbology is that it is like a turtle on land, but it flies in the ocean. Like that's a great animal to pick. Like, I picked elephant just because it symbolizes strength and knowledge. Let's see, Violet Turtle. Yeah, violet or pink. I mean, violet is the color of mastery. Like, that would be the 7th chakra. I mean, it's what happens when you activate your crown chakra. You can pick pink. Pink is when you go above that. That'd be the Rosicrucian idea. That's like to go beyond this mastery of this idea of even the human form. It's when you actualize and touch your higher spirit with your experience here on this Earth realm. So it's either or. Like Violet Turtle's a fine name. I mean, as for violet itself, the flower violet, it's one of the most venerated flowers in Western alchemy. It's you know the saying, it's roses are red, violets are blue. But there's actually a missing color here. The full saying is actually roses are red, lilies are white, violets are blue. Red, white, and blue. Like that's why these three flowers are the most venerated for the Westerners. Like that would be the rose, the lily, which is basically the lotus, and then the violet. Because the violet itself is a purple flower. It symbolizes mysticism, spirituality, everlasting faith or love. So you call yourself Violet Turtle, you can also call yourself Spirit Turtle. Same thing. I said it covers the violet. Okay, so you also have never astral traveled, so I should show you what it looks like. It's kind of weird. I mean, and you are listening to 432 music, so that's good. I mean, you know, I just bought a SanDisk $30 MP3 player, and I just put on 432 to chill out. Like most of the day, I'm either, well, after I work, I come back and I either listen to audiobooks, or just chill out on the couch and meditate and listen to 432 music now. It's really easy. Like this craziness outside in the world, it means nothing to me. I just put on 432 music, I'm good. The dangers of the astral realm. Alright, well, let's see. Alright, I guess we'll start into the main show, I guess. Let's see, what is this clips?
Nice to be back together.
Oh, wait, okay. Well, this is 2001 Space Odyssey. I mean, do I have to analyze boomer movies for you guys? Like, for my Saturday show, I think I have to do, what is it, 12 Monkeys?
Hey, don't!
Yeah, this scene is funny.
Yo, Jeffrey!
Yo, Jeffrey.
Hey! Yo! Just show him around. Tell him the TV rules. Just show him around.
Be doing your job. Be doing your job.
And as usual.
$5,000. $5,000. You're the prisoners. No, you're the guards.
Now you got it.
The deluxe minimum.
And this is actually a great scene. This is probably one of the best scenes in movies I've seen. I wasn't even aware of this scene. Like you hear what Brad Pitt is saying here right here?
Prisoners. No, you're the guards.
You the prisoners. No, you the guards.
Now you got it. Now you got it.
Yeah, now you got it. Like, do you have any idea what he just said right there? I mean, there's a lot to this scene.
Okay. That insanity. For all I know, it's not why you're here. It's not why you're here.
Alright, whatever. I'll analyze 12 Monkeys on what is it, Saturday. So that's not that big of a deal. Let's see, what was I trying to do? Alright. You want to see what astral traveling really looks like? Isn't it, now, hold on. Wait, why do we even have this scene?
Nice to be back together.
Oh, it's because, yeah, this scene was talking about the Voldemort disease.
Well,
Uh-huh.
all of science. More specifically, your opposition to the cover story.
Opposition to the cover story.
Created to give the impression there's an epidemic in base.
Created to give the to give the illusion of the epidemic on base.
I understand that beyond it being a matter of principle, many of you are troubled by the concern and anxiety this story of an epidemic might cause to your relatives, friends on Earth.
Story of an epidemic to your friends and relatives on Earth. Look, man, this whole thing is about foreshadowing the future, which is now. This, you know what, the Voldemort disease. They were saying this for a movie called 2001, for something that was going to happen 19 years later. Look, man, they knew and they planned it out. And the reason why they did this is because in this movie, they were covering up for the monolith, which is this alien device, which basically means that, I mean, they literally tell you how long this Voldemort disease is going to last.
I suppose it'll be maintained as long as deemed necessary by the council.
Maintain as long as it's deemed necessary by the council.
And of course, there must be adequate time for a full study to be made of the situation before any thought can be given. Best that formal security oaths be obtained in writing from everyone who has any knowledge of it.
Okay, so long story short, this thing is basically saying the Voldemort disease is going on basically forever until the alien invasion thing. I mean, come on, man, who cares? I mean, this shit's annoying at this point. Whatever. I mean, I can say this stuff and no one will believe me anyways. Alright, so, okay, so basically we're gonna watch this scene where, who's this guy? Well, I forgot, I don't know, this is a boomer movie, alright? This movie's really old.
Good day. And?
So that's where he, deactivates Hal, because, the monolith thing. I mean, Jupiter. Let's see, Jupiter and beyond, the infinite. Well, yeah, I mean, should I really talk about this stuff? I mean, come on, man. The two places that man must never go. Europa of Jupiter, and Titan on Saturn. Titan on Saturn is shown in Avengers Infinity War, where they're fighting Thanos. With Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, with Star-Lord fighting Thanos on the Titan of Saturn. I mean, man is warned against going to Europa of Jupiter. There's reasons why. Okay, so basically, this Bowman guy, whatever, he's basically, I mean, this is what, Soul was portraying, basically, where you're going through the oblivion of the darkness through the space. I mean, people don't realize that outer space is really inner space. And you traveling through your pineal, your stargate, and then you travel through this wailing noise of the dead. Ooh. I mean, this is what astral traveling really looks like, by the way. I mean, I've seen this DMT style trip of the in-between of all these colors and sensations. Ooh, look, it's a DMT trip. Oh my god, ooh, your pineal is activated. Ooh. Oh my god, you see strange geometry like these double pyramid structures. Ooh, on in between. Ooh. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the danger right here. He was traveling through the in-between of the infinite through the astral realms, and his spirit was caught by these light beings that encapsulated him into a device where he was basically projecting his own astral form back into this human form, where they encaged him into like squares. That's what the floor is about. And then his decor around him is basically the French Enlightenment. I mean, this is also a reference to the Illuminati, the Adam Weishaupt style Illuminati of the second turning. I mean, he's a man in orange. That'd be Orange is 33. His eyes are blue. I mean, blues is to what's that? King Darius, one of the director of Sense Anunnaki. Whatever. There's a lot to this. Okay. Whatever. I mean, honestly, this is a boomer movie, so I don't really care too much about this movie. Blah, blah. Okay, then he's the Star Child. He's reborn throughout the universe. I mean, does he come back on Earth? Yeah, he comes back on Earth. He's reborn here. What the monolith? I mean, do I have to tell you what the monolith is? You wouldn't believe how close Matt's theory of the screen is. Like, Matt gets pretty close, but he can never touch fully what he's grasping on. Like, that's why I always say that Matt is like a dog who finds gold and doesn't know what it is. I mean, that music is Das Spach Zarathustra. It's an orchestra score written in honor of Nietzsche. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, there's something I want to show you. Something really freaky that actually foreshadowed, 2021. Okay, right here. Ooh, the in-between, oh my god. It's just like Soul, oh my god. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever, they were stacking the planets, basically showing you the alignments of the planets in this Saturn-Jupiter conjunction thing. Alright, whatever, I mean, even in the opening, the Dawn of Man scene, I mean, do you have any idea what that's showing you? Like the uncapped pyramid with the sun and the moon stacked on top of each other. Like, there's a lot to the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey. But come on, who can really break this movie? Alright, nobody. Alright, nobody. Like, come on, man. Even Levette can't break this down. I mean, I could, but I have no real interest. This is a boomer movie. Let's see what else I gotta talk about. I guess, did I answer everything from Theodore? Yeah, well, there are dangers to the astral realm, so you should be aware of them. I mean, I am sorry. I'm very tired. It's actually 2 a.m. and I came back from a full shift for work. Alright, and this is the scene from The Masked Singer. Actually, I gotta prepare one. My dude, I had a technical problem. I actually showed emails by accident, so I had to cut off that segment short. Alright, so we're just gonna analyze the scene that I kept talking about. This is The Masked Singer, the turtle. Okay, see, the turtle is moving through a bed of roses. Like, imagine that these are souls about to be rebirthed by the turtle. Yeah, upon a sea. I mean, this is a sea of roses. I mean, a bed of roses upon the sea. I mean, this is a big deal. And the light of the dark side of me is really the 1 to 2 thing. So, I mean, this is another thing of that. I mean, but basically it's talking about how life is being rebirthed upon the sea that you call this existence. And you see here this gateway sign upon this light shining. I mean, this is the Vesca Pisces. This is the this is basically a vagina. It's also, I mean, you can even see it in the box art for Elder Scrolls Oblivion. It's the gateway symbol, a portal. It's basically telling you that the vagina is literally a spiritual portal. It's basically a spirit entering the womb of a woman and coming out through the portal of the vagina. I mean, that's what this light is showing you for. I mean, you could also say that this is a clitoris, whatever, but really it's a light, a spiritual being, light flashing down into like this mystery creation flash birthing of light that is what you call birth. Yeah, love remains a drug. I mean, come on, this is literally a reference to the love ray confusion. This illusion, confusion, delusion of love. I mean, it's really there to cause binding attachments, and then for you to procreate life. Yeah. Did you know when it snows, that means your eyes are getting cloudy. Yeah, it's talking about how light can be seen through the shadows. I mean, there's a lot to this song. Yeah, the kiss from a rose. It's like the word kiss of death, kiss of rebirth. Every time you hear the word kiss from a rose, kiss of death, it's really talking about, I guess we call it insemination. Yeah, like the strangeness, the feel of the air. Stop and smell the roses. Like you're smelling. This song is really about life and rebirth. And then you see how they focus on this girl? She's basically this focus and idea of this Mother Sophia, divine feminine character. She's wearing this obvious, sapphire blue color. I mean, blue is the color of femininity. That's why you see the Virgin Mary wearing a blue. So she's symbolizing that she's Sophia or Mary or whatever. Yeah, your roses in bloom. Like this is high pinnacle apotheosis of the spirit in its living form. Yeah, light hits the gloom. I mean, this is a veneration of the rose. This is veneration of the spirit in full bloom once it actualizes. And finding a rose on the ground, you see these rose petals falling down. That's symbolizing death. But through the rose petals of death comes rebirth. That's why these roses are sprung up again. I mean, even the rose petals, that contains the certain chemical that I've talked about, where it has similar properties to aloe vera. Aloe vera is the plant of immortality. I mean, that's why rose water is considered holy. It has healing properties, just like the aloe vera. So. Okay, so it is the most important part. He picks the rose up from the ground and hands it to Sophia, the divine feminine. Like this is a gift to the mother. Like this is there's a lot to this song. It's basically about highest veneration of the rose, spiritual actualization, getting approval from the mother, the divine feminine, the lost goddess. I mean, this is her in her venerated form, being given a gift by her son. Like, this is what you should do to, quote-unquote, win this video game. This way, Sophia can grant you safe passage out of here. I mean, if that's what you want. I mean, then it's also double confirmed into this scene. This would be from Dark City. This is where John Murdoch meets his wife. I mean, his wife is wearing the same goddamn color. I mean, she literally looks just like that girl that he was handing the rose to. Like, they always pick the same women who look exactly the same for these roles. Oh, look. He's using a position of will. He's shattering the glass. He wants to reach out. He wants to kiss the Mother Sophia, the Divine Feminine. This is the kiss from the rose. Same thing. Like, I mean, most people wouldn't be able to recognize what kind of scenes are being showed here. I mean, this is a repeat of Gnosticism and Gnostic ideas. Whatever, I'm pretty tired. It's like way too late. So I hope you enjoyed or did not enjoy this show. I hope to improve the show quality once I have a day off of work and can give you a proper show. Alright guys, have a good night.